Seven Girlfriends is a pretty decent film. I'm slightly biased because I do love Tim Daly, but I thought this was not too bad. This was released in 1999. It's directed by Paul Lazarus, written by Lazarus and Stephen Gregg, with a cast including, of course, Tim Daly. We also have Laura Leighton, Mimi Rogers, Olivia Dabo, Melora Hardin, and various others. And the premise is quite straightforward. It's about an individual called Jesse. He decides to go in search of his previous girlfriends, hence the title, Seven Girlfriends, to try and find out why their relationships didn't work, to hopefully improve his future relationships and be better in love going forward. I think it's a decent concept. The pacing for the film is very good, and we meet some interesting characters along the way. All of the performances are really good. There's nothing about it that doesn't work. Good premise, well executed, decent pacing, decent characters, well written characters, with great performances, great interactions. I wasn't emotionally invested in it though. And that's not a huge issue, but at the same time, I wasn't too invested in Jesse's personal journey. I wanted the best for him. I certainly didn't dislike any character, but I maybe wasn't as immersed in the film as I perhaps could have been. That's not a criticism, just for me it maybe wasn't as good as perhaps I would have liked it to have been. But that being said, I think it still works really well. I think there are some good takeaways as well with what Jesse learns along the way. I think if anybody's in a similar situation or maybe wanting to reassess their own relationships, their own behaviours, I think there are some solid takeaways in this one. And as for Jesse, he is perfectly likeable. There are often films with similar narratives, none come to mind, but they do exist, where the protagonist has treated people really badly, really, really badly in the past, and they go on this strong journey of self-discovery, and they're really unlikable for the bulk of the film. But that's not the experience that I had with Jesse. At no point did I really dislike the character, so that definitely made it a little bit more interesting, I guess. Visually, it's fine, with decent camera work and lighting, a good range of locations. For me, I'd say probably a one-time watch. I do like Tim Daly, so I wouldn't be opposed to watching it again, but I don't know if I'd ever seek it out if I'm in the mood for a Tim Daly film. But either way, at least as a one-time watch, I thought Seven Girlfriends was a decent experience. I think you could sit down and become immersed in it, or you could put it on as background company. I think it could work for either, and however you choose to watch it, I'd say it's one that's probably worth watching.